Hello, my name is Jacob Keleey, and I'm the Educational Director and Instructor of Model United Nations for Access USA. This is my fourth trip to the Gaudium School, and I am so thankful to be back and so gracious of all that the school has given me. I am back now for 2 weeks at Gaudium's campus, teaching leadership and public presentation to the wonderful ninth graders of the Gaudium School. The students have done a phenomenal job so far, learning what it means to be a leader in a globalized world and learning what it means to present in public, getting over that self-conscious and shyness in order to be better presenters and better leaders in a world that desperately needs them. Hi, my name is Jacob Keleey. I'm the Educational Director and Instructor of Model United Nations in Leadership and Public Presentation for Access USA. And today I'm joined by one of my most fabulous students in the class.
My name is Aarav Singh. I'm an MP4C at the Gaudium School. I am honored to be here today.
So together we have been taking leadership and public presentation course, and we've been learning a lot about what it means to be a leader in a globalized world and what it means to give good public presentations. Could you tell us a little bit about what you've learned from the class personally?
From the class, I personally learned how to be a better leader, take everyone's inputs, and believing that I can be more confident in myself, which helps me make better public presentations.
So you mentioned going into law. Recently we just talked about teamwork and communication in one of our courses. What do you think the value is for young people to learn good communication and good teamwork in today's world?
Good communication and teamwork allows people to be better leaders, as teamwork helps them learn to take everyone's inputs in, and good communications allows them to become more confident, improving their presentations and sales pitches.
Now, when we think about leadership, the first day of class we talked a lot about what it means to be a good leader. And I would say you have been a phenomenal leader in this class. How would you describe leadership, and what are some of the qualities you would say make up a good leader?
In my opinion, a good leader has to be compassionate. They have to be understanding the needs of their team and others around them. They have to be lawful, which means they have to respect their rules and follow them to create an example for the rest of the group. And they have to be fair, which means they're biased against anyone and to work on their own internalized biases to the best of their ability.
So as we go into the second week of class, we're talking about public presentation. Super important, of course, for young people to be able to speak in front of crowds, their peers, teachers, friends, whoever it may be. When we look at public presentation, is there anything that you are hoping to get out of that lesson that maybe you haven't learned or you've struggled with in your own public presentation?
And I've been hoping to learn how to be more confident, because oftentimes when public speaking, I sometimes lose confidence and I get nervous due to the amount of people that are watching me. So I'm really hoping to learn to be more confident in myself, which will improve my presentation skills and my ability to be a leader as a whole.
What do you think the value is in students taking classes that are like leadership and public presentation? I mean, a lot of times I hear schools focus on, especially today, in the 21st century world, the STEM courses. You know, your maths, your sciences, the things most parents and teachers tell us are very important. What would you say is the value of students learning to be good leaders and learning to give good presentations?
Well, I do agree STEM is very important. Learning how to be a good leader and having good presentations is extremely important regardless of which field you decide to work in. Basically, if anyone is a good leader, that means that makes them an overall better employee, better friend, and a better family member, because it improves their confidence and ability to be candid with other people.
Real quick, I do want to jump into the fact that we have a final presentation coming up that you probably remember. These poor kids have to do a writing piece and a big presentation in front of their whole class about taking their leadership, taking public presentation, and putting it into action in campus or in their campus community, at home, school club, somewhere meaningful, doing something that as young people they can actually make happen. And so for you, would you be able to tell us a little bit about that project that you were looking to do?
So for my project, I'm trying to start community service programs in my complex. Essentially, what I plan to do is that I want to set up community service initiatives and to help people understand what it means to be compassionate and what it means to help the world around you. Because I've noticed that nowadays, unfortunately, people have lacked initiative, including myself a few times, and I try to become a better leader every day. And I also want to lead my community into meaningful service work, which will help the world be a little bit better.
Now, what do you think with all of these students setting up their own projects, right, to do something, whether it be at Gaudium or in their own community? What do you think the value is that we will see after this class come from all of these different projects?
All of these different projects contribute to the world positively in their own ways. Some could be community service, some could be public speaking courses. Whatever ways the projects take, they will help the world become a better place overall, even just a little bit. Because if people take initiative and they start to lead in a positive direction, it leads all of us to become better people and better leaders.
Perfect. Well, that was wonderful. Spoken like a true leader.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to see you grow.
Thank you so much.